In this video, I'll be solving the second part of second problem of UPSC Civil Services Mains 2020 Statistics Paper 1. So random variable x takes the values on the interval 0 to 2. So given that probability of x is equals to 1 is 0.25, f of x given x less than 1 is x square, and f of x given x greater than 1 is x minus 1. And expectation of x is given to us as 1. So we need to find what is probability of x less than or equal to 1. So if we try to consider this random variable x, so that is on this domain 0 to 2, and we can also see there is a point mass, that is probability of x is equals to 1 is 0.25, and x is continuous, otherwise so at 1 it is discrete, and otherwise like it is continuous. So we can split it into two conditional distributions when x is less than 1 and when x is greater than 1. So if I find like P naught, like if I consider P naught, probability of x less than 1, and P1 as probability of x is equals to 1, which is 0.25, and P2 as probability of x greater than 1. So clearly P naught plus P1 plus P2 must be 1. So we can find the conditional density. So f of x given x less than 1 is 2x when 0 less than x is less than 1. So conditional mean expectation of x less than x given x less than 1 would be 0 to 1 x into 2x dx, which is 2x square dx from 0 to 1, which is nothing but 2 by 3. So the conditional mean here, expectation of x given x less than 1 is 2 by 3. In the similar way, so f of x given x greater than 1 is x minus 1 from 1 to 2. So that means this is following uniform 1 comma 2. So that means expectation of x given x greater than 1 is 1 plus 2 by 2, which is 1.5. So that means like if I used law of total expectation here, so expectation of x is p naught into 2 by 3 plus p1 into 1 plus p2 into 1.5. So expectation of x is given to as 1. So 2 by 3 p naught plus 0.25, we know p1 value, and this is 1.5 p2. So that means 2 by 3. So we also have the other equation that p1 plus p naught plus p1 plus p2 is 1. So that means p naught plus p1, so p naught plus p2 is 0.75, because p1 we know it is 0.25. so that if I substitute here, so that means 1 is equals to 2 by 3 p naught plus 0.25 plus 1.5 into this p2 is 0.75 minus p naught. So that means 1 is equals to 2 by 3 p naught plus 0.25 plus 1.5 into 0.75 minus 1.5 p naught. So if we calculate, we will get p naught as 3 by 8 into 6 by 5, which is 9 by 20, which is 0.45, and p2 would be 0.75 minus this 0.45, which is 0.30. Now they're asking probability of x less than or equal to 1, that is nothing but probability of x is equals to 0 plus probability of x less than or equal to 1 plus x less than 1 plus probability of x is equals to 1. This is nothing but 0.45 plus this is already given, which is 0.5. So therefore the answer for this question would be 0.7. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next video.